as we move along to the Bitcoin dominance, and this might be a two-part video just because I got cut off by a phone call. I didn't have Do Not Disturb. Don't want to buy that Jeep rebadge Fiat junk, Stellantis. So it takes forever to merge the videos now for some reason, but you can see Bitcoin dominance continues to fall. It's marching its way, breaking its brief new high that it made in that conveyor belt up and sideways move, which just like Bitcoin prices, and usually they do reverse, and you can see the Bitcoin dominance is falling, which is given a lot of room for altcoins to really have massive rallies from their depressed states and brief bear market lows. So we're going to continue to watch that because we do know that's correlated beautifully with the altcoins rallying and dumping. You can see XLM is in the same spot. It bounced off that critical 25 cents. It's still sitting up there at the 30-cent level, right? And this is decision week for it too, this weekend and the next week. Are we going to come collapsing and falling back down to the 25-cent major support level? And you can watch my videos. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm on my way to my side hustle job. So we're doing this on the mobile move. But it's been holding it as major support since November, right? And it's attempting with all it can do right now the last month and a half right there, actually 3 months since February, desperately trying to hold it as major support. And once again, it got a nice bounce, and it's trying to continue to hold that, and it needs to stay over the moving averages in the daily time frame. You can see it's just above the 28.5-cent 100-day moving average. It needs to stay above there. It needs to stay most certainly above that 25 cents, or that's a major flip to bearishness and resistance on the 25.5-cent level, and that would be a critical state of affairs. So that's what we're watching for the XLM this weekend. Same thing for the XRP. You can see we're at a regional high right now. This morning we wicked to about 340 and change, I believe, right there, 342, 343. We've had a beautiful bounce off of the neckline at 209, and that's another area, just like the XLM is at the 25 cents, the 209 neckline in purple is that area that's been major support for 7 months since November, all the way back in the left shoulder back there in December, January, February, March, April. We were struggling at it or below it, and now we've pumped above it, and we saw we have that major 255 upper resistance right now. But this weekend we're going to see it's doing a very good job holding it, but the volume on each of these pumps do come down. So we have to pay close attention, because if this does reverse and gets back below the moving averages, you can see the 270, 221 and change 100-day moving average, this would come quickly back down to the neckline. And that's the major support level, because if you flip that to resistance, that's a critical thing and super bearish, and that would force you down more than likely to the $1.29 target, or the head and shoulders that we thought we would get to. And we've gone as low as $1.61 right there about 3 weeks ago, the 7th of April. So that's what we're watching for the XRP price. The AMP, we're still waiting for a potential big pump. You can see it's almost back to the wick high. It's above the 50-day moving average. It's trying to fight its way, getting resisted on the 100-day moving average now, but it needs to do this to get above it, and this is how you do it. You peak above it on the wick to start back here, then you consolidate, then you jump over the 50, hold it, get rejected by the 100, build a slight base for a day or so, then fight your way over the 100, march your way to the 200-day moving average, and then do the same thing to get over that, and then you blow off top up to the 0.00665. We still think we have a max potential of 0.00925 with the pump, because it's been so suppressed into this falling channel. And if you want to know about the falling channel, just watch any of my videos over the last couple of months with AMP in the title, and it'll go over what that rising channel is. The same thing with HBAR. We diagnosed, sniffed out first mover advantage for jabroni killers, $3.99 a month. Video description and/or the pinned comment. Cheapest and best value to support a channel that's built and made and thrives to keep the retail trader and investor informed, educated with the truth and information with integrity and trust, right? We sniffed out this mountain double top, or as some call it, the on-topping reversal pattern, but it's a mountain double top. That was your targeted move from the top of the double top to the neckline. That's right there, that's drawn out. That got you down to that 15 cents. We hit that target beautifully. We thought eventually we would come down to the 0.09 cents, or the 9 cent level, right? And we wicked down so far down to about the 12 cent, but we hit that 15-cent target from the double top. Now we're having that reactionary bounce that we thought we could have. We're just above the 100-day moving average at 19 cents. If you can hold this, still don't want to buy you with your 30-day ads free. Just give it to me free or stop bothering me. If you stop advertising, I'd be more likely to buy it, but the more you advertise, the less likely I'll be to buy you. Just a little food for thought trading view. We're above that 19 cents, staggering with the up and sideways. If you can stay above it, you can work your way up to the next level of resistance, which is up there at about 23 cents, and major resistance at 27 cents with that yellow resistance box. So we're going to watch out for that to see how this plays out this week. On XDC, the same thing. We're still in the same area as the last couple of days. We had a head and shoulders target of 0.04 cents. We've been as low as 0.06 cents. We made that call when we were sitting up here at about 12 cents, right? And we're sitting just above the moving averages. And we got to see if we can stay above them and continue to the upside, or if we get back below them and get below the 200-day moving average at 0.07 cents, you would quickly come back down and make a double bottom of the brief low that you had at 0.06 cents back in early April, along where all the rest of these coins did it the first week of April. DGB, real quick, you can see we bounced off the 0.08 level. We've been in this consolidating channel. We held that support. We had a ferocious rally, got back above the moving averages, and now we're consolidating again. And if you continue to break to the upside, where the local volume in the 3 hours is trending up, your next major upper resistance would be up here at the 2 wick local regional highs, up there at about 0.012 cents, right? And on any kind of downturn this weekend, your major lower support is at 0.00836. Like the channel, subscribe. We'll make more videos later on this evening. Peace and love to my glowing, beautiful audience, Jay Larux Eyebrow.